Hi there, my name is Jaclyn. I am a student and group fitness instructor at Red Rocks Community College. Today I'll be leading you through a core flow. So this will be a vinyasa flow practice with a big focus on core strength and stability. So this will be a little bit of a fiery practice. I'll encourage you to take breaks when you need them. Feel free to pause this video and get a drink of water and modify it as much as you like. This is your practice, so please do what feels best for you. A quick note, we will be on our hands in a plank pose quite a bit. Sorry for the spoiler alert. If weight on your hands isn't very comfortable, know that coming to fists can be a great modification. And I'll remind you during practice, but just as a quick demonstration, if weight on your hands in this posture doesn't feel great, you can come to fists. That way you're not flexing at the wrist. It's totally up to you. So to begin, please come to a comfortable seat. I like to sit back on my heels. You can sit with your legs crossed. You can sit on yoga blocks if you have them, maybe a stack of books, a pillow, anything that feels good to you. So as you get comfortable, please stack ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And you can bring your palms to rest on top of your thighs. If you're looking for a grounding sensation, bring the palms to face down. If you're looking for more of an uplifting sensation, bring the palms to face up. You're welcome to close your eyes here if you wish, or bring your gaze to a point just a few feet in front of you on the floor. From here, take a big, deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it out. Let's do that a couple more times. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill all the way up. Open your mouth, let it go. Last round. Inhale. Biggest breath you've taken all day. Exhale, sigh it out. Open mouth. Good. Steadying the breath a little more. Breathe in and out through the nose this time. So again, with the eyes softly closed or your gaze down at the floor, take an inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3. Pause at the top. Exhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Once again, inhale for 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Softly exhale for 3, 2, and 1. Take a few moments to continue that pattern of breath if you enjoyed it. Maybe you want to add to your breath count, counting all the way up to 4 or even 5. But we'll take a few cycles of breath on our own. As we inhale, feel the length of your spine grow taller. Crown of the head is reaching to the sky. And as you exhale, feel grounded on whatever surface you're sitting on. Last round of breath here. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and gently blink them open. And I'll reorient just so you can see me a little bit better. But from your seated position, either walk your hands forward or find any comfortable way to get to hands and knees, tabletop position. From here, the wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees are directly under the hips. I like to keep my toes tucked. My index fingers are pointing directly to the top of the mat or whatever surface you're on, carpet, towel. Fingers are spread wide. And notice if you tend to press your weight into the inner or outer edges of the hands. Many of us tend to put most of the weight into the pinky side of our hands. See if you can bring a little more grounding through the thumbs, the index fingers. Good. From here, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, the gaze, the tailbone. Pause here, keep breathing. Let your chest melt down and forward. Imagine that your shoulder blades could come together to hold onto an acorn. Good, and even though the belly is dropping, find a little bit of engagement by gently lifting the belly button. You won't see much of a change, but you'll certainly feel it. On your next exhale, press the earth away, round, dome the upper back, tuck your tailbone, tuck chin to chest, and let the shoulder blades spread wide across the back. Lots of engagement in the core, the belly button's lifting, lifting, lifting. And then we'll move with our breath. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Maybe the hands drag back towards the knees without moving in space. Exhale to round, dome the upper back, press the earth away, arms are super straight. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, the chest, the gaze. This time, as you exhale, round just like we were, but press into your feet to hover your knees just an inch or 3 off the mat. Good, inhale, lower the knees, drop the belly, lift the chest. Nice. Exhale, round, hover the knees. Inhale, knees back to the floor. Lift your chest, collarbones spread wide. Last round, exhale. Curl inward, float the knees just a little bit off the mat. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Core is engaged by lifting the belly button up. Back is flat. From here, please extend your left leg back. You can keep your toes on the ground to start. You want to keep your hips nice and square towards the floor. Then, once you feel that evenness in the hips, float that left leg up and back. Flex your foot, press through your heel. Keep that leg nice and activated. Then, as you're ready, reach your right arm forward, bicep by your ear. Good, this is a great stabilizing posture. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, curl in. Can you tap elbow to knee? Dome the upper back. Press the earth away. Inhale, lengthen. Twice more. Exhale, round in. Tuck your chin. Maybe you tap elbow to knee. Inhale, grow long. Last round. Exhale to reach inward. Inhale, expand. Exhale, slowly lower right hand down, left knee back to the mat. Good, extend your right leg. Then take a moment, bring your toes to the floor. Think of squaring your hips toward the mat. Without changing the orientation of your hips, then float up that right leg. Press through the heel, like there's something behind you that you want to kick away. Good. As you're ready, left arm reaches forward. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Imagine you could grow even longer out in opposite directions. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Tap elbow to knee. Press the earth away. Dome the upper back. Lift your heel towards your bottom, your knee towards your chest. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, round. Maybe you tap elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Press through the heel, reach through the fingertips. Last time. Round in as you exhale. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, return hand and knee to the mat. Nicely done. Keeping the fingers spread wide, gripping into the finger tops. Keep the toes tucked and send your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Take a moment to maybe pedal out the feet. Good. Feet are about 2 fists width distance apart. Head is hanging heavy, right? Try to avoid any tension in the neck and shoulders. The knees can stay as bent as you like. The heels can stay as lifted as you'd like. Pressing strong through the arms. Hips are shooting towards the sky. Good, maybe over time the heels come to the floor, maybe not. Even if you have the flexibility to straighten your legs, keep at least a soft bend, if not a really big bend. Good, that can help lengthen the spine and release the low back. From here, inhale, heels rise, come to your tippy toes. Then ride your breath forward. See if you can ripple into plank pose like a wave. Good, heels are pressing back. Belly button's lifting. Press into all 10 finger tops. And then from your waistline, exhale, pike back to downward facing dog. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift your heels first, then like a wave, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, come forward. Use your whole breath to arrive. Good, we'll stay here this time. Heels are pressing back in space. Breath in. On your exhale, let your heels fall to the right, toes are pointing to the left. Upper body stays square to the floor. The twist is through the core, the mid body. Inhale to lift your heels. Exhale, other side. Heels to the left, toes to the right. Can you keep your waistline lifting? Inhale through center. We'll move a little faster. Exhale, heels to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale through center. One more time, each side. You got it. Inhale to come through center. Exhale to twist. Inhale through center. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it out. Inhale, right leg rises, down dog split. Keep that leg straight, it doesn't have to go high. Exhale, draw right knee to chest, and then step that foot forward between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck the back toes here for a moment. Make sure that back knee is back so far that you're not really resting on the kneecap, you're almost on the top of the thigh. From here, inhale, arms rise, biceps by the ears. And then please take your right hand to your right thigh. Press down and away. Feel how that can create a little more space between the torso and the thigh. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Elbow comes to the outside of that knee. Press palms together and then think of lifting your heart towards your hands. Right elbow to the sky. The top of that back foot is pressing firmly into the floor. That can help you stabilize. Maybe your gaze is up towards the ceiling. Maybe the neck is neutral. From here, bring your gaze down towards the floor to steady your balance. Tuck your back toes. Inhale to lift your back knee. Good. Then unwind, reach up, high crescent lunge. Nice. Gather your palms at heart center. Take a breath in through the nose here. Exhale, twist right, using only your core. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Good. Inhale through center. I like to keep my palms together at heart center because if I extend my arms, I tend to trick myself thinking I'm twisting deeper than I am just because I'm moving my arms. If I have my palms at my heart, it kind of stops me from cheating a little bit. Good. Inhale through center, exhale to twist. One more round each side. Inhale through center, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands frame out your front foot. Step back through plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnect with the breath. Hands are pushing down and away. Good. Inhale, left leg rises, down dog split. Exhale, draw knee to chest. Hover here for a moment, and then step your left foot forward. Drop your back knee, untuck the back toes. Think of tacking your left hip back, right hip forward. Then inhale, reach up and overhead. Anjayanasana, kneeling crescent. Then bring left hand to left thigh. Press down and away. Create that space first. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist left. Elbow or tricep to the outside of that left thigh. Palms meet. Left elbow to the sky. Heart reaching towards the hands. Spread the back toes. Send breath into the back body. Bring your gaze down for balance. Tuck your back toes. Take your time here. Steady your gaze to help steady your balance. Lift your back knee. Good. Inhale, unwind. High crescent. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Really press that back leg straight. Good. And then we'll do this unassisted twist with our palms at heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist right. Take it at your own pace. Let your breath initiate the movement. And you might not twist very deep here, and that's okay. We want to focus the work through the waistline, through the core. So our hips are nice and steady. Let's do one more round. Good. Keep pressing that back thigh towards the sky. Last one. Inhale to come through center. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands frame out your front foot. Step to plank pose. Deep breath in here. And then exhale, pike back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. From here, inhale, heels rise. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Take a walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Feet will come all the way together. Inhale, look up halfway for horizon pose. Knees can stay softly bent. Hands press to shins. Shins press back into hands. Shoulder heads roll back. Shoulder blades draw gently together. Crown of the head reaches forward. Gaze is down. Exhale, hinging your hips to fold forward. Tuck chin to chest. Keep your knees as bent as you'd like. Inhale, look up halfway, horizon. Exhale, fold. One more round. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale to fold. This time, as you inhale, bend the knees deeply. Reach your arms up and overhead for chair pose. Good. Shift your weight back into your heels. Take a moment and look down. If your knees are hiding your toes, then can you shift your hips back further? You want to be able to see your feet when you look down. As you inhale, think of lifting the chest. At the same time, if you're curving in the low back a lot, can you think of tucking your tailbone, lifting your belly button to take the strain out of the low back? Good. Then gather palms at heart center. Inhale, come out of your hot seat just a little bit. Exhale, twist right. Left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Just like we did in our lunge, palms gather, heart lifts towards the hands. For just a second, look at your knees. Often it's that left knee that will want to sneak forward. Make sure they're nice and even. Good. That keeps the hips stable and ensures that the twist is coming from the core, not from the hips. Inhale, unwind. Come out of your hot seat for a second. Exhale, twist left. Revolve chair. If that check-in was helpful, make sure that right knee isn't sneaking forward. Good. Knees are in line. Weight is in the heels. Hips are shifting back. Palms are pressing together to help lift your heart towards your hands. Good. Inhale, unwind, come out of your hot seat, stand all the way up. Exhale, release arms by your side. From here, bring your hands to your low back. Your thumbs can point up. Your fingertips can wrap around your hips. Wrap your elbows back. Inhale, press down like you want to roll your waistband down. Lift your chest. Think of moving upward more than you think of moving back. Maybe you lift your gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, look at halfway, horizon pose, hands to shins. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back one leg at a time to plank pose. Here we are again. Remember that modification of coming to the fists if there's any discomfort in the wrists. Good. From here, let your heels fall to the right, toes to the left. As you inhale, bring your weight into your right hand, curl open, reach your left fingertips to the sky for side plank. An option is to take a supported variation with that top leg, your left leg. That foot can come to the floor with that knee bending. That can just offer a little more support and can be a great variation. Working here, or stacking the feet or staggering the feet. As you exhale, curl inward, reach your left hand underneath you like you wanted to pass a note to somebody behind you, and then inhale, unfurl. Good, twice more. Exhale, curl in, reach behind you. Can you lift your waistline? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, last time. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands down, back through center. Let's go right into the other side. You've got it. Heels fall to the left, toes to the right. Inhale, unfurl, right fingertips to the sky. Remember your options. You can bend that top leg for a supported variation. Wherever you're working, inhale here. Exhale, curl under, right fingertips reach behind you. Inhale, side plank. Twice more. Exhale, reach behind you. Inhale to unwind. Last round. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant both hands. Come back through center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Take a moment to reconnect with the breath. Hips reaching towards the sky. Good. Inhale, heels rise. Ride your breath forward, plank pose. Option to lower all the way down with your legs lifted for chaturanga, or drop the knees. Straight line from knees to hips to shoulders. Lower down for half chaturanga. Elbows bend back in space. Lower all the way down. Good. Untuck the toes. Tops of the feet press firmly down. Chin or forehead to the floor.
Hands are all the way down by your low ribs. Palms pressing into the floor. Elbows wrap in, so they're pointing up to the sky. Shoulder heads stay lifted. Inhale, curl up, lift the head, neck, shoulders for baby cobra. Really activate through the legs by pressing down into the tops of the feet. On your next exhale, lower down. With your breath, inhale, lift chest, shoulders, gaze. Exhale to lower. Once more, inhale, rise for baby cobra. Exhale to lower down. Please flip over onto your backs. And as you arrive, both knees are bent. Then draw your legs into tabletop position. So knees will stack directly over the hips. Shins are parallel to the floor, or maybe the heels are a little bit higher than the knees. If there's any discomfort in the low back, you're welcome to draw your knees a little bit closer to your chest, but if you can, try to keep them nice and stacked with the hips. Also allow for the natural curve of the low back. So instead of pressing the low back into the floor, right, kind of rounding the back, maybe you draw the belly button down, can you actually keep that natural curve? Maybe you can slide your fingers underneath your low back. Feet are flexed. Good. Then bring your arms out to a T or to a field goal position. Keep your shoulders, the back of your head, resting heavy on the floor. And as you exhale, let your knees begin to fall to the right. Hover to a point where you feel some engagement in the core, but you're not lifting your shoulders, so that left shoulder stays really grounded. Good, it doesn't have to be far, it can be just a couple inches. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale, let your knees begin to fall towards the left. Use your core to stop them so you don't fall all the way over to the side. Pause here. Again, that right shoulder is still resting heavy on the floor. Inhale through center, and then please move at your own pace. Exhale, knees fall towards the right. Inhale to come through center. Exhale to twist. Good. Working to keep the knees in line with the hips. Can you keep the upper body, right, your head, neck, shoulders, as relaxed as possible? Right, that's one of the biggest challenges in this work. Good, let's just do one more time to each side. Last one here. Let your breath initiate the movement. Inhale, we'll meet through center. Good, and then draw your knees to your chest. Maybe hands or forearms come to shins. Take a moment to just gently roll side to side if that feels nice. Excellent. From here, both legs extend to the sky. If the hamstrings are a little tight, that's okay. Maybe you lower the legs a little bit more. That will increase the core work. Or just keep the knees a little bit bent. Don't feel like you have to force them straight. If you can stretch them straight, excellent. If not, no problem. From here, reach your hands to the sky, and then, without moving from the shoulders, moving only from the core, can you reach up towards your toes? Good. The belly button's pulling back. Shoulders are still plugged back into their sockets, so you're not reaching from the shoulders, you're reaching only from the core. Excellent. Then lower your left leg. Maybe it comes so low that it's a little bit above the hip. Maybe it's a little bit higher. Listen to your hip. If you hear any popping, keep it at a point where there's no discomfort, there's no popping in the hip joint. So that's for you to decide. Good, then twist to the right. Bring your left forearm to the outside of that right thigh and press forearm into thigh. Can you lift your shoulders even higher off the floor? Good. Inhale, bring hands and both legs through center, reach up. Exhale, twist left as you drop that right leg. Again, maybe it's hovering near hip height, maybe it's higher, it's up to you. Right forearm presses into left thigh, make that connection. Press leg into arm, arm into leg. Feel how that fires up the core. Can you reach a little higher? Good, then we'll move with our breath. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower the left leg, twist to the right. Good, make that connection. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist left. Right leg hovers off the floor. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. Good. Let's do one more complete round. Go at your pace. Can you keep the shoulders lifted the whole time? Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower all the way down, knees to chest. Gently rock side to side. Good work. When you're ready, extend your legs long, reach your arms overhead, take a big stretch. And then flip over onto your stomach once again. From here, tops of the feet press down, hands frame out the low ribs, chin or forehead to the floor. As you inhale, lift your chest, shoulders, gaze. For a moment, press your hands into the floor and drag them back in space to draw the chest forward. Exhale, reach out and then lower down. Twice more, inhale with the chest, shoulders, gaze. Maybe you come up a little bit higher each time. Exhale to lower. Inhale, rise, last round. Baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Press into your toes so that your kneecaps lift off the floor. And then yogi's choice. You can press up through tabletop, or if you're looking for something a little more fiery, in one flat line, press up through plank pose. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. 2 more cycles of breath in down dog or child's pose. Take what you need. Fingertips are pressing into the floor. Spine is stretching long. Knees are as bent as you'd like. We'll meet in down dog. From here, inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, draw right knee to chest, core plank. Dome the upper back, lift knee to chest, round the body, look towards your knee. Inhale, send it back and up, down dog split. Exhale, right knee to the outside of the right upper arm. Can you tap there? Shoulders shift over wrists. Inhale, stretch it back up. Last one, exhale. This time, knee crosses to the left upper arm. Maybe you tap. Inhale, stretch back up, down dog split. From here, right knee to chest. Then, bring your weight into your right hand. Let your left heel fall to the right. Extend your right leg. Left fingertips to the sky. Falling triangle. You can work right here, or maybe you hover that right foot off the floor. That will be even more core work. Good. Left hand returns to the floor. Draw knee to chest. In one long inhale, step it back to plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg reaches back and up. Exhale, knee to chest, core plank. Shift the shoulders forward. Can you lift that knee even higher? Inhale, send it back. Down dog split. Exhale, knee to outer upper left arm. See if you can tap it. Inhale, Stretch it back. Exhale, twist to the right. Knee crosses the body. Inhale, stretch it back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Bring your weight into your left hand. Let your heel fall to the left. Extend the left leg. Right fingertips to the sky. Work here or hover that left leg. Whew. Good. Return the right hand down. Draw left knee to chest. Long inhale, send it back. Plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 breaths or child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Big toes come to touch as your your hips shift back towards your heels, and rest your forehead. Finding space and expansion with every inhale, and finding softening and release with every exhale. Inhales and exhales of equal length. If you're in child's pose, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Hips towards the sky. Good. Inhale, right leg reaches back and up. Exhale, knee to chest. Step that right foot forward. Drop your back knee. Untuck the toes. Good. Inhale, arms rise, kneeling crescent lunge. The hips are sinking low, but at the same time, you're drawing the right foot back, left knee forward to create that upward motion at the same time. Good. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Tuck your back toes. Maybe your hands come to blocks or a couple of books if you need a little more space. Inhale to lift the chest gently, look forward. Exhale, lift your back knee and shift your hips back, working both legs towards straight as you fold forward. And I say towards straight because you don't have to wrench that front leg so that it's completely straight. Keep a soft bend in the knee as much as you need. Moving with the breath, inhale. Bend the front knee, drop the back knee, look forward. Exhale, shift back and fold. Inhale, come forward, drop the back knee. From here, bend the back knee, and then reach your right arm forward, up, then back to take hold of the foot. As you roll the right shoulder head back, keep pressing into the right big toe so that knee doesn't fall out to the side. Good. Maybe your gaze comes over the right shoulder. Think of drawing your hips back for the quad stretch. And then, if you need to keep the hips lifted and work here, great. Maybe over time, the hips lower as the heel comes with the hips. Inhale to unwind. Hands frame out the front foot. Lift the back knee. Draw right knee to chest. Inhale, step it back, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to chest. Step the left foot forward. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Find that scissoring motion. Front foot drags back as the back knee drags forward. So even as the hips are working with gravity, you're creating a tension of opposites to stay afloat. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Low ribs are knitting back in space. Good. Exhale, hands frame out the front foot. Tuck your back toes. Palms to blocks, books, or floor, or you can come to fingertips. Inhale to bring the collarbones wide. Lift the chest. Exhale, lift your back knee. Shift your hips back as you work both legs towards straight and fold. With the breath, inhale, bend both knees. Drop the back knee, look forward. Exhale, shift back and fold. Inhale, come forward, bend both knees. Bend the back knee, sweep your heel towards your bottom. Again, you can lift your hips to meet it, that's totally fine. Right hand stays connected to props or floor. Left arm reaches forward, up, then back to take hold of the foot. Roll the left shoulder head back. Think of that right arm twisting forward so the elbow crease is pointing towards the top of the mat. Maybe you draw your hips back to take hold of the foot and keep your heel close to your hips. Over time, maybe the hips drop a little more. Good. One more full cycle of breath here. Release the grip. Inhale, unwind. Lift the back knee. Draw left knee to chest. Inhale, take your time, step back, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels rise. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Feet come together. Inhale, look up halfway, horizon pose. Exhale, fold, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, bend the knees deeply, reach up, chair pose. One last time, I promise. Shift weight back into the heels. If there's any tension in the shoulders, you can field goal the arms. Lower down a little bit more. A little bit more. You can use your hands for support or not. Maybe you reach the arms forward as a counterbalance. Come all the way to a seat. Nicely done. Walk your feet out so they're hips width distance, but several feet away from the hips. Feet are firmly planted. Let the spine grow tall, crown of the head to the sky. Reach the arms forward, plug the shoulder heads back, and then we'll lower down one vertebrae at a time. Start by tucking the tailbone. See that subtle change? And then continue to pull the belly button back. Lean back, curve the spine, lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Go as slow as you can. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Extend the legs long. Very nice. From here, arms long by your side. Bend both knees. Palms can face down. You can even take a hold, if you're on a yoga mat, you can take a hold of the side of the mat and use that to give a thumbs up, so your thumbs are pointing to the sky. That can help rotate the biceps up towards the ceiling. Or you can keep the palms down as long as you can keep the shoulder heads rolling back, the biceps pointing towards the sky. Heels are in close to your hips, so much so that maybe your fingertips can actually sweep the back of your feet. Inhale, press through your feet, lift up, bridge pose. Arms can stay long, or you're welcome to snuggle the shoulder blades together and interlace your hands underneath your back. Good. Press the feet down and play with pushing them away without moving them in space to help deepen the back bend, only if there is no pain or discomfort at all in the low back. Good, one last stabilizing pose before we come into Shavasana. Shift your weight into your left foot. Try to do this without shifting the hips at all. Draw your right knee into your chest and then extend it to the sky. Good. Can you hold it here? Press into that left foot. Then draw knee to chest. Place the right foot down. Good news, there's another side. Press into the right foot, draw your left knee in, extend left leg to the sky. Try to keep those hips nice and even. Exhale, draw knee to chest. Place that foot back down. If the hands are interlaced, go ahead and release them. Everyone exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good, please bring your hands to rest on your body. Heel toe your feet as wide as the mat. Let your knees knock together through center. And then begin to windshield wiper the knees back and forth. If there's one side or one particular point that feels a little more stiff, feel free to hang out there for a moment. Right, we all have imbalances in the body. If one side or one spot needs more attention, feel free to give it. Good. We'll meet with knees back through center. Please heel toe your feet all the way together. Bring your arms out to a T or field goal position. Press into your feet to bump your hips off to the right, just an inch or two. Then draw knees to chest. Let your knees fall to the left for a supine twist. If you have any discomfort in the hip, a pillow, a yoga block, a book between the thighs can feel really nice and keep the knee in line with or above the hip, which for some is a little more comfortable. So if you need that support, feel free to grab it. Right shoulder is melting towards the floor. I like to keep my neck neutral and my gaze towards the ceiling. If you'd like, however, you can bring your gaze over to the right. It's up to you. Inhale to come back through center. Bump your hips off to the left, just a couple inches. Then draw your knees to chest. Let your knees fall off to the right. Taking your gaze where it suits you best, either ceiling or over the left shoulder. That left side body, that left shoulder is resting heavy towards the floor. Taking a really passive role here after we've done so much hard work. Inhale to come back through center. Draw knees to chest one last time. If it feels nice, maybe rock side to side. And preparing for final resting pose, Shavasana. Legs extend long on the mat. Feet come nice and wide. Arms are long and a little bit away from the body. Please bring your palms to face up. Gently close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Releasing any intentional breath. Giving yourself permission to let go. Imagine that your eyes could sink even farther into their sockets, widening the space between your eyebrows. Let the lower jaw hang heavy. Your shoulders, your hips, arms, heels, all enjoying the support of the ground beneath you. deeper breath in. And as the breath expands, begin to make small movements of the physical body. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, maybe rolling out the wrists gently. As the breath and body continue to reawaken, inhale to sweep your arms overhead, take a big stretch, and then bending one knee at a time, please roll over to one side. Keeping your eyes softly closed, use that top hand to press yourself up to any comfortable seat. As you arrive, shoulders stack over hips, ears over shoulders, crown of the head is reaching toward the ceiling. Muscles around the eyes are soft. I'll invite you to gather your palms together at heart center. Maybe you notice the beat of your own heart. Thank you all so much for your practice and your energy today. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me.